So what is gratitude? So the meaning of gratitude is the quality of being thankful, a readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. So what is gratitude? So I see gratitude as just a way of expressing our thanks to people, our situations, things that we have around us. It's also just being very aware of everything that we have and things that we have manifested into our lives or things that we have been given. Just being very aware of situations around us, things that have happened to us, things that people do for us, things that we have, that we've always had, things that we can manifest into our lives. So it's just showing appreciation to all of those things, everything that we receive and to other people. And it's just being very polite, and it's just being very well mannered, and just showing our thanks to things that we receive. So just like in the meaning of gratitude in the dictionary, it's not only something that we do to show our appreciation to other people or to other things, it's also allowing the other person to also be grateful. So if we didn't do stuff for other people, or if they hadn't manifested anything into their lives, then also others can't be thankful. So it is a give and a take. It is being very aware of what we receive, and then it's also giving someone else the opportunity to be very grateful and thankful in their own lives, which then will manifest even more good stuff for them. So my personal journey with gratitude. So as long as I can remember, I've always been a person to be very aware of my surroundings. So I've always absorbed energies. I've been the one to sit back and observe every situation, being the quiet one. This is when I was much younger. So I've always absorbed and just looked at everything around me, and I think that has given me an eye to appreciate things. I've always had a wandering mind, and I've looked at things, physical things, materialistic things, say when I was younger, but I wouldn't just be thankful for what I received. It would be a wonder of where it came from, who has helped make it, or anything like that. So I have always been a very thankful person. I've appreciated everything that I've ever received. I do also think everyone's journeys are very different, so some people can learn to be this way if they don't have much. Some people don't have a lot, and some people have nothing at all. So everyone's journey is different, and some people may not, as much as others, appreciate things that they have or ever received. They may have just been very lucky with that. So that's also another thing on my personal journey that why I'm so thankful. So I can look back on that and think it makes a lot of sense why I am in the position that I am now, and a lot of good things that I'm attracting. I've always been, like I said, very thankful for everything that I've received, and if not, I've tried to manifest them. So in my personal journey, I have always been that way. I have always observed situations, soaked up a lot of energies, and just looked at everything around me. So I've always had that wandering mind, and that's something that's going to stay with me now. This is just the way that I am, and I am really thankful actually for being this way. I think it's quite a humble way to be, is to be very thankful for stuff and step out of a lot of situations and just appreciate stuff that you have around you, and also knowing the power that you can then manifest what you want to in your life. So the secrets of gratitude and why it's so important, I think it's just a life skill that's really positive that we can all have in our own lives. So I just think that everything has an energy and a frequency, and when you have realised that, I think it opens up a huge doorway to self-discovery and just going on a different path. So when you realise that, I think then you can really use that to your advantage and just then attract a lot of positive things into your life. The more gratitude you have towards things, then the more grateful you will become. You'll attract things to be grateful for, and it is like a snowball effect. So I would say the only secret really is just first of all being aware of it. So how are you? Are you very conscious about yourself? Are you conscious about this planet that we live on, how we are individually, your own journey and your own self-discovery? So I think it is just tapping into that and now being aware of it and then using it to our advantage. And the reason why I think it's so important is, again, it's just going to be a very positive transition that you can incorporate into your life. You will attract a lot of things to be grateful for. And this isn't about materialistic stuff, this is about not just that, but it's about everything. It's about friends that you attract, that you choose to have, it's family that you've been given, it's your health, it's things around you, things that you can buy, foods, every other living being, it's this whole planet, it's everything that is around us really. So all of those things are things to look at and then be grateful for. So if you can look at all of them and see how you are in your own journey, see if there's anything that you can improve on and change. So it is just so important because it can just bring so much positivity into our lives. So you can then manifest a lot more things with how you are on the inside, your thoughts, your feelings, on a general day-to-day basis. And I can say for my own journey that this has definitely worked. This is the way that I have always been, so I'm very grateful for that. I might be in a very different position now if I wasn't the way I have been, and my thoughts and my feelings in the way that I just am and manifest things into my life. So I can honestly say that this does work. I've seen it, I've got the proof. I've seen things that have been very, very far-fetched, that how on earth has that come to me, or how have I attracted that? I will do actually a video about law of attraction at some point. I'll do lots of these talking videos. So it's just very important because it's just one of those other life skills that we can have, and I believe the whole reason why we are here is to learn lessons. It's to learn about ourselves and it's to learn about everything that is around us, to have self-growth and to self-improve. It's a constant change, nothing ever stays the same, and if we can grab those opportunities while we are aware of them, then it really can change our own paths in life. So I just feel that is quite an important skill to have. So some tips to bring more gratitude into your life: you could use a journal, a diary, just a notebook, anything, and you could write down in there things to be grateful for. So if this is something that you already do, then you could just improve on them. So maybe do one more each day, or a couple of more each day or each week, and that works best for you. You could change the types of things that you have previously been thankful for. So if it was quite a common one that you say or practice regularly, then you could maybe change it to something else. So that could be a way of, if you do already do this, have a diary and it's just about writing things down that you're very thankful and grateful for, then you could do that, just change it or just improve on it. And if you don't, it's just a nice thing to do, just to every day think of one thing that you can be very grateful for, and I can promise you that there are so many more things than just one that you can be grateful for. Like I said, some people don't have anything, so I think it is really important to just be very humble about life and just be very aware and just very conscious about everything around us. So it's just nice, you can look back on it then and think of all the things that you've received, and also things that then you can manifest. So this will be a huge snowball effect, and you may see the results then of your good intentions. So you could have a diary, a journal, you could maybe put some mantras around your home, where you work, some post-it notes or some artwork, anything, posters, anything that you will see a lot of, anything that you could keep up to date with if you can do it every day, and also things that you can subconsciously look at daily, so things around your house. So it's all about building up that good connection and being more aware of things. So the more gratitude you have in your life, the more things you will attract to be grateful for. And this is really true. So I hope this video was helpful. It was just a little thing about gratitude and my own personal journey. There's lots of things online, there's so much material these days. for self-growth and self-help. So there is just so much out there. Again, if this is something that you're meant to be on now, you will attract that and all of this information. So see you in my next video.